Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to my daily long play stream, where I play through my current game at the moment for a couple hours, just about each day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. I'm playing through the Outer Worlds on the Xbox One, available via Game Pass, so if it's Fallout style action RPG set in space seems interesting to you and you have Game Pass, go check it out. It might be worth your while. Um, let's see here. Yesterday, I picked up from where I left off after a long period of being sick and not streaming or really doing much of anything. I picked up where I left off and took care of a couple more side missions, sort of ease myself back into this game. And that's where I find myself now. I'm in orbit above Byzantium. And I'm going to go ahead and carry on with the main quest now. If you recall, a few streams ago, which was more than a week ago at this point, I had found a door in this underground section that I could not hack. I wasn't skilled enough. So I went about doing some side quests in order to level up and clear out my activity log. And now, that's where I'm going to go back to. Let's see here. Before I go ahead and do that, just going to take a look at my journal. And while I'm at it, I'll also take care of this task here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get into the, sort of the main area of the city. The Acropolis District. Guarded area, but I think if I can do this, I should be in good shape. I also have this thing to complete while I'm there. In any case, yeah. Let's take a look. I have a bunch more stuff than I did at the start of yesterday, but I also have a lot more inventory space. I grabbed the upgrade, the perk that allows me to carry 100 kilograms more stuff, which is a very lazy way of dealing with my hoarding problem, but whatever, I'll take it. Reality is I'm not really going to use a bunch of these weapons, so I should probably stick them into storage. After all, the more stuff I have in storage equals the more stuff I can grab on a mission and put into storage or sell. Or
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Sassy computer has lots of sass. Let's see here. One of these things is a shrink ray, and I think I'll hold on to that. But let's store that. Doesn't really say what that does, but it is one of the weapons I picked up in my mind control ray. Definitely want to hang on to that. Let's see here. This is a weapon I don't have equipped at the moment. I have two of them. I think I should sell one of them. Put that away. I think I'll sell that one too because I kept it under the assumption that it used energy for ammo, but no, it apparently just uses heavy ammo, which I always seem to be light on. Let's take a look at the... Dagnammit, I keep hitting start. I have 3 of these Mark II light assault rifles. That's not very useful. I think I had this on to do with mines. Seems like a useful thing to have. One of these things get, yeah, Yeah, I should keep this one because it has all the modifications. Alright, so we'll sell the other two. Although I wonder if those modifications make that one more valuable to sell. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing here really needs repairing. Some stuff that changed the weapon, that changes the damage type. Rate of fire plus 15%. I think I prefer the 25% critical damage. Cool. Yeah, I'm still a little bit on the sick side, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer to get back into the swing of things. I'd like to take a look at my two companions to see that they still have good stuff equipped. Especially in regards to armor. That's 34. That's 36. 38, but this one has range weapon spread minus 10%, and she does use a range weapon. I'll keep that on her. How about Pravati? What's she rocking? She could go for an upgrade, though. Yeah. Let's give her this thing. Cool. Alright. I believe we are good to go. Sadly, I've not picked up any new crew members since, what's her name from wherever I got her. I unfortunately was not able to get the minister to join my crew because I foolishly did not complete his side quest before I did a faction quest that aligned him against me, and I ended up having to put him down. So, yeah. Instead of being on the ship, he's somewhere in Edgewater, lying dead, probably in his chapel still, because no one seems to like cleaning up messes in this. Anyway, now can I fast travel whilst here? I might be able to, but I probably don't want to. Let's go find where we were before. I discovered that already? Yes, I did. The guards are still not standing guard here. Yeah, the retirement district. We found out what that place was all about. Apparently, not so great. They put a new meaning into retiring people.
So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind.
Oh dear.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations.
Yep. Now the question is, will those robots still be there? Or would they have repopulated? What the heck? It looks like they did. But yeah, this is early retirement. The door opens and then you get shot. Okay, this is not working. Let's get something a little more... Alright. So I guess it answers a few questions. Yes, these robots will respawn. Yep, retiree. Okay. Grab anything we can get our hands on here. Okay, let's take a look at the journal here and maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium connect to the Acropolis district. Yeah. We just need to make our way through this nonsense. Remember what? Is my hack skill not high enough? It is not. Oh well. Something for me to keep in mind. I am keeping an occasional eye in the chat, just in case anyone pops in. I feel it's important to at least remind myself of that fact so I don't forget. I have a lot of shotgun ammo here. Actually, I think this is a light ammo, but whatever. Huh. These things aren't showing up as enemies. Alright.
Unexpected and lockpicking is illegal.
Great work.
What do you think you're doing?
Let's see here. All of these things will leave the conversation, but... do I want to lie, intimidate, or persuade? I'm going to persuade.
Nothing to optically process here.
I don't think this was the door I was trying to get into before. I think this is just something else. I mean, obviously. If I don't state the obvious, who will? Okay. Apparently they didn't like me lockpicking that thing. Board reputation decreased? What? When did that happen? Well, hopefully that doesn't cause me problems later down the road. Okay, that does not seem to be effective at all. Let's switch back to the shotgun. And I was nearly dead, and my allies are also both quite dead. Let's, It's load back to where I was, actually. Whatever was in there wasn't really worth grabbing. We sit through another wonderful loading screen with this wrapped-on head. Set me back a little bit farther than I thought, but whatever. I can hack this thing without any issues.
No dissidents found. What do you think you're doing?
Persuade.
This worker is entirely lawful.
Alright, let's not bother with that stuff. Excuse me. The heck is that? Alright. This is starting to look familiar. Okay, so not everything repopulates. Alright, here's the door. Got ourselves a workbench. Are there any robots around here which this could cause problems with? Doesn't seem like it. Plasma cutter gold, okay. It's too bad there's no system for which you can put junk on, like, your ship. We got these music boxes and model toy ships. It'd be very interesting to put, like, on your desk in your quarters or something. And again, this isn't Skyrim or anything like that. Not that Skyrim or Oblivion really had all that great systems for manipulating objects and setting them down. Always seemed clunky to me. Or maybe I was just clunky at using them. I don't know. Alright, here we are. So are we supposed to be stealthing around here? No, one thing I like to do, make a save spot here, just in case Just in case. I don't know. Let's take a look at the map. I guess we just go in here. Transition to the HHC building. The Halatian Holdings Corporation? Is that what it's called? I don't know.
I'm not sure I have ever, in my entire life, felt more out of place than I do at this moment.
Alright, well, I guess that's a good thing? I don't know. Let's take a look at the map here. Guess it's not exactly a very big building, is it? Talk to this.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation.
Halcyon.
Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Okay. Nice talking to you. That sarcasm brought to you by no one. Guess this is the part where we check our weapons. Before we do that, I just want to take a quick gander around. That is not a door. It looks like one, but it is not.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take off.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin this colony.
Stay your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right.
Iridescent?
I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Alright, fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
I can wait.
Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new forms? Or how many citations I'll get for impeding HHC business in the meantime? Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Ah, that sounds like a party. I've always wanted to paint the town red, and now I get to do it literally. How about if I just steal these armor parts, which I don't need, and get myself shot dead in the process? That's how the pros would do it. Steal something you don't need, that has basically no value, when you're surrounded by heavily armed guards who will shoot you dead. Are we on the next level? That definitely looks like a door. I'm sorry, but these totally look like doors to me. I can't hack into that thing yet. Can I hack in any of this stuff? No, but I don't need to. I can unlock it with, that is sealed. Oh. A little save scummery here.
Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
How about lie?
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Okay, you have some issues. Why don't you go deal with them? Alright, let's take a look at the journal here. So while we're here, and before we leave, I'd like to finish this thing. So let's activate that and see where that leads.
You could dismantle a single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on Monarch for a month.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
Okay.
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest
So it's a series of
minds solve the
outtakes.
problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
How inspiring. And reassuring, too.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real. Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Apparently my board's reputation has decreased. Hello, you. I thought you were enemies. Apparently we need to retrieve that stuff. Alright. I guess we just mosey on out of here then. How you two doing? Good? You liking your new helmet? Cool. Alright, that was fun, I guess. Got a little bit of story progress done there. and a task that's completed on top of that. Not a side mission, a, quote, task. I'm making bunny ears with my fingers, unquote. Oh dear. So where we want to go is there. Hey, we can fast travel to here now. Trying to find the side, the thing we just completed, the lying earth. All right. The board neutral. Okay. So it only decreased by a ever so small amount. Not enough to push it out of neutral territory. Alright. Now, as I understand, based on what I've heard from the Bombcast, the Giant Bombcast, giantbomb.com, is that there's going to be a point, which will be obvious, of no return. So we're going to want to keep our eye out for that, keep our good eye out for that, and make sure that we don't go past that before we're ready. Not the most intelligent thing I could have said, but it is a true and honest statement, so whatever. Ah, look at that thing. Hello, clerks. Alright, so apparently we need to go down. Is there an elevator here? Hello?
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance. Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Ah, my lie is not at 100. Neither is my intimidate. I wonder if I'm close to that part.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from downstairs.
Scientist? The one who's been...
I don't want to hack into anything that might get me in trouble.
They're all pretty impressive.
She found a badge one of them had dropped and went down to return.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement district is, repaired.
Okay. So when I was over there, a whole bunch of those red dots appeared indicating that there were enemies nearby. And when I left, they disappeared. So if I just kept going in that room, I would have been shot at. At least that's how I interpret the situation. Yeah. Guess that would be the restricted area. Oh, map of the solar system we're in here. Or a picture of that sculpture that's outside, really. The executive washroom. That is not a door. More clerks.
Hey,
Hello.
don't let the guards hear you asking questions or peeking in the back.
Hello.
UDL security attendant is always good.
Cafeteria. And a vending machine. Cool. Alright, so here's the situation. We need to get downstairs, probably through the elevator that guy is guarding. I assume that's an elevator. I'm not actually sure. Actually, the elevator's in the back, and this is the restricted area, past this staircase. Now, I could try to just sort of go in guns blazing. I don't think that's going to end well for me. I don't think stealthing past him is an option either. Now this guy need to have a 75 level intimidate or 100 level lie to get past him. Let's take a look at where we stand in regards to that. Now, they're all at 56, so they're all pretty far away. Actually, all being bolstered. Ah, hey, look. I'm actually at 70 with these two. So I need 30 more. I might be closer with Intimidate, which I'm not getting anything out of from these two. Wearing that stuff, it boosts my lie up to 82. It seems like the game wants me to go that direction. So the question is, do I want to just try to level myself up till I get there? Maybe get some more stuff, some more armor, some more equipment that could artificially boost that stuff? I don't know. I almost feel like I should look up whether this is like the end game here, because I honestly don't know. Well, regardless, let's get our normal stuff back on. Should probably either sell or store this stuff. Apparently I can't fast travel from this location. That's annoying. I don't know. Yeah, I'll head back to the ship here. Contemplate my next move. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I have an idea of where I want to be, but getting
Did you
there...
bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Yeah. I have a thought. Let me take a look at this machine over here. I can refund all that stuff and put it back into this stuff. Basically respec. But I don't know if that would make enough of a difference here. Because I'd have to set it pretty high in these individual ones to get what I wanted. I'm also unsure as to how close I am to the end of the game here. Not quite ready to stop playing this, just in case I am. Let's take a look at the journal here. Alright, we can go take on that side quest that we learned about, what? We learned about yesterday in the meantime.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Get access to a different area? Alright. This is locked. Can't go there, can't go there. Can't go there, can't go there. There really is only two other planets I can actually, two other spots I can go to that I haven't been to yet. Here, which I'm about to go to, and Tartarus. Alright.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. So I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for tonight's Retro Monday stream. I'm leaning towards something on the Genesis, but I'm not sure what.
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just assume leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
That's not the adventurous spirit I was expecting. Good thing ammo doesn't weigh anything. I'd be in deep doo-doo if it did. Imagine if money and ammo after he weighed stuff. Imagine being encumbered by money and ammo. Looks like we're gonna need the pistol here. Really? Did I just miss it that badly? Wow. I guess I should L to P. Huh? Huh? Okay. Here I go, picking up crap that I don't need or want. Well, that mag pick was a pretty nice thing to get. Purple berry crunch. Delicious. Bet it probably does taste good, actually. Even though it is pure chemicals. Hey, chemicals can taste pretty good. And that is why I have the pistol equipped. Alright.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
How did you appear on this screen? What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
I guess I'll use persuade.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Outlaws? Yes.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Cool. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated.
You proved them true.
And does it recharge? Apparently only activates in restricted access areas. Okay. And how do I activate this holographic shroud here? It's gotta be settings. Just taking a quick look at the map, at the weapons. Just take a look at the quick look at the controller layout here to see if there's anything indicated on that. No. Okay, so apparently I need to make usage of the map here to get through this part. That is barred. I don't know. Let's get back into here for a moment. Assess the situation. Guess we should take a look at what's in that room. And maybe what's in there as well. And here and such. Alright. So there's nothing really in there. Guess we could try to make a run for those stairs, see where that leads. Or should we try to go to the right? I wonder if I can get an upgrade for this to make it last longer. What's any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. Interesting. I don't see anything about this holographic shroud thingy. Alright, so
Stand by me, Captain. Floor's got teeth.
I wonder if I could deactivate the shroud whilst in here, and then let it recharge. Take a look at the journal here. If I can find an unrestricted area. Like that, for example. All right. I guess I'll look around while I wait for the effects of this concussion to wear off. At least I assume that that's what it's trying to simulate. Kind of a grungy bathroom, whatever. If it works, that's... At least they have their own individual bathroom in these little crew quarters. That's something, right? That's more than what I would expect. Come on, I can't seem to get that thing. Ah, there we go. Alright. Not much left in here, I guess. Alright. So, alright, taking a look at this map here. We still have to get up to there, but... we can take some...
I never meet the people responsible for this. I'm shooting first, never asking questions.
Okay. Just taking a moment to examine this stuff. Take a look at the map here. Looks like there's some stairs we can use to get up there. And realistically, that's the only direction we can go. So yeah. Just trying to be precise in my movements. $15,000 XP. Charlie, Claire, and James.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce.
Sean Trans's that scientist, right? From Cascadia.
Dagnammit. It's gonna be close. Yep. I made it. I made it. Okay, let's take a look at the journal here and see where we're supposed to go. Now the station has been secured as a holding of sublight blah blah blah. Found in the sublight headquarters on the Groundbreaker. I guess that means we are actually done here. Alright. Can I fast travel out of here? That is the real question. No, there's nowhere to fast travel to, actually. Huh. Alright. Not that this part is difficult, it's just... I don't know. Guess we have to get over to there then. Look at that. Back to the unreliable. Yeah, another low-key, low-energy day here, which makes sense because I'm still sick. Although most of my symptoms are only present when I'm trying to sleep. Which is pretty much the worst time to have that stuff. Alright.
Well, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Yeah.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool. And by that you mean I'm free to engage in another loading screen. Alright. Here we are, back at the Groundbreaker. Not exactly breaking ground, but... or ground breaking, but whatever.
I know she's in there, Guru.
Hurry up, folks. The elevator's leaving. Hello.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
I'll tell the truth.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business.
Oh,
We might have
really?
figured that out already. That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust.
Is that so?
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears.
Which
You
are?
and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Sure.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens.
Aliens?
They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens?
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooter.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
You assume correctly.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are you talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they
You
haven't
mean
all
like the
been
Combine?
replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damn gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch. No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
My cells? Well, that's comforting.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
Oh, you mean like my ability to slow down time? You mean that ability? The thing I've been doing since the get-go? Are you saying that I'm turning into... Are you saying I'm already an alien?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
And why does Dr. whatever need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Who doesn't want to have 0.2% more juiciness? What? I didn't say that. When did it get
It's
so...
cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
See, Science 1.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she...
I'm trying to thread the needle in these dialogue trees to give myself the most options available, and also to prevent me from taking an extreme side that could shut off options, which is me just repeating what I just said in different words. Also doing stuff that benefits me and getting me additional XP where I can.
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain.
I'm always looking for more
An
information,
invasion needs
too.
collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Alright, so... yeah, sounds messy, but I'll
This
take the
key
job.
card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay, so I'm starting to get the feeling like this mission is going to result in me having to, look at this balcony, make a decision when I confront this person I'm supposed to kill. I wouldn't be surprised if everything she just told me was a lie, made up, or not a lie, but her delusions, or flights of fantasy, or lack of sleep and anxiety, excuse me. Aliens coming out of nowhere seems awfully strange and awfully, well, out of nowhere. That's just my gut reaction. I don't actually know. I've not been looking anything up. I've just been playing the game and reacting to things as I see them. But that is my honest assessment of the situation as of now.
I know she's in there.
I can just fast travel back to my ship at this point. And I still have that other faction quest I could do back on that one planet to turn that thing to one of those two groups. Of course, that will align me closely with one while unaligning me with the other. Wish there was a third option where I could just take that thing and sell it.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
Let's deposit a couple of these weirdo stuff I found. Like this thing. That thing. And there it is, the
I wish to
groundbreaker.
offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Sure you didn't. Alright, let's take a look at the character screen. I just want to see how close I am to leveling up here. Pretty close, actually. pretty close. Alright, back to Byzantium, I guess.
Of Byzantium, Captain.
Strange, I haven't run into any more potential crew members. I mean, there's the three that I have. There's the preacher, which I could have gotten, but didn't. I don't know. Come on, map. I don't know why it automatically set it back to the main quest. Alright, how about a little quick save? Little save action here. Just in case things don't go down well.
If we took apart and sold this place, that we'd get a year of food out.
That's the second time you said that. Today. Just saying, that's all. Okay, that is sealed. All right. Elevator time. Let's see what we've got down here.
Wow, look at the size of this basement. If someone back home wanted to make a secret lab, they'd have to put it in a closet.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I guess you're the person I'm looking for. I'll just be straight up and honest.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker. What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Let's see here. Sublight took over the lab.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage. We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
You're talking about the food supply, aren't you?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You could write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Let's see here. Got a number of paths we could walk down here. So it should be a pretty interesting and worthwhile dialogue tree. And she's awkwardly waiting for my next question.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
You are what you eat. Hold on, what about the aliens?
Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
Look, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. I don't know. Are you making references to stuff I don't understand?
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never reestablished contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Without a trace? I wonder how that would happen.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
The board wants to adapt?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
They probably don't.
Fuck that. People are people and ought to stay the way they were born. They start trying to tinker with my blood, I'll bury them.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Now, where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't.
Please don't.
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
See here. So, we have a couple of things that are asking for advice from our companions. We have one thing that's just to leave her be. Show our hands about this Phineas Wells, maybe? And we can always attack. Let's see here. Well, having her meet up with that guy seems like the right way to approach the situation. I'm going to go down that path.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? Alien conspiracy? No. What? Did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I had better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
What if I gave you 3,509 reasons? That's an arbitrary number.
Wrong answer.
Incoming!
I guess I should have bribed him. Ah, crap. Okay, let's, wow, this thing takes a lot of shots to go down. Okay, now she's shooting at me, so yeah, I'm gonna have to reload this save game here. And see if I can, try bribing my way out of that situation.
Unexpected noise investigating.
What?
Dagnammit. If only my persuade were higher. Means I have to go through that dialogue tree again. After I sit through this loading screen, of course. Ah, dagnammit. No. Something tells me I'll just have to go through this again, try bribing, and then,
If we took apart and sold this place,
yep, you're gonna make that same remark. I get the feeling I'll go through this again, and then after I return to the ship, I'll call it a stream.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside? Hagen. I've never heard of her.
Alright, let's see how quickly we can get through this nonsense.
Damn it. I knew this would happen. To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker. What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks. Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage. We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You could write me up in your report. It hardly matters.
Beyond classified.
I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions.
Guess I'll get a little more different
problem
information
from a different
here.
angle. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough. I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed.
It'd be nice if there was a
It's wrong,
save point
no matter what the law
in mid-dialogue
says.
tree
Everyone
here.
agreed.
This is a
We
long
accepted
one.
the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my
Isn't
name
a
to
cover-up
talk
and a
about this.
conspiracy the same
My
thing?
contract has a list of very
Because not
terrible
every
consequences for
conspiracy is a
breaking
cover-up.
secrecy.
Well, of course, it is covering itself up.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
conspiracy is
You really think
generally
the board's got our
secret,
best interests at heart?
which implies a cover-up.
They say, but I'm just not sure.
Fuck that. People are people and ought to stay the way they were born. They start trying to tinker with my blood, I'll bury them.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table.
Please don't.
Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony. The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
That didn't take much convincing.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Bribe, how about?
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Alright. Well, I would, except for the fact that I need to talk to someone. Maybe not. Alright, well, apparently bribing was the answer. Good thing I had enough money. I still have a lot, actually. Byzantium. I wonder how close I am to leveling up. Come on, map. This game sure loves making me wait, doesn't it?
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and spaced up.
Alright, I guess we go back to there.
Thank you.
I wonder how Lydia will take the situation. Well, that's what we aim to find out.
Our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
As we sit through a few more loading screens. Yay! Alright, we just got a little bit of a jog here. Oh dear.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Nope. Good, you two kept up. That's good news. Hello, hello.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Alright. Whatever, I leveled up. And I completed that line as well. So I guess no more jobs from there. Let's take a look at our skills here. Somehow I get the feeling I won't be able to up either one of these two where I need them to be. I don't know. Oh dear. Maybe not the most focused way of doing it, but I don't know. I mean, I have the option of respeccing here, so it kind of doesn't really matter all that much. I definitely have enough bits for that anyway. Just trying to find the thing I just completed. Alright.
C&D's worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
Alright, well, at the moment I'm gonna head back to my ship. Not entirely sure how to proceed. Obviously I have that other side quest, which is a faction mission, align myself with one or the other of those two factions. Kinda don't care about the Iconoclast, so I probably would I'd probably align with whatever that corporation was.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Right. See, take a look at the journal. Yeah, there's only 2 of these things. Now, obviously, I could go to one of the planets I've been to and talk to people, and eventually a quest could come out of that. But for the moment, I think I'm actually just going to call it a day. yeah, I'm going to call it a day now. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. I appreciate when people take time out of the day to watch my streams and such. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this just about every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least I do from Sunday through Thursday. I do a retro stream on Monday night, 8 p.m. Modern stream on Wednesday night at 11 p.m. and occasional 4K and or HDR uploads on Friday. Tonight, I'm going to do something on the Genesis. I'm not sure what, but hopefully it'll be interesting and worthwhile. Great job of upselling it, eh? I think this Wednesday night I'm going to be doing some more Dead Cells. Where I left off last time, which was a couple weeks ago, I had finished beating the second boss in that run, and I had saved, and I'm going to pick up where I left off there. So yeah, I'll see you back here tonight for some Sega Genesis shenanigans, and tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for more of The Outer Worlds. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 8 p.m. tonight and 11 a.m. tomorrow, both Eastern Standard Times. And until then, take it easy.